homies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Haley and this is the Mystic Adventure Tarot. So today we're going to be covering just a little financial check-in, seeing where we're at, seeing where we could pay a little more attention, see where we could let loose a little bit, So I have 3 piles here for you, and then at the end of this video I have a very special bonus, so make sure you look down in the description bar to check out that little bonus. So we've got 3 piles today. We've got number 1, Moss Agate. This nice Moss Agate cube. All these crystals came from our friends at Oils and Auras. Congratulations, Chris, on your new storefront. Those of our friends in Ohio, make sure to check out Oils and Auras. And Moss Agate is for new beginnings, nature connection, animal allies, and security. So that's pile 1. Pile 2 is this beautiful little tumbled pyrite. Pyrite is for good change of fortune, success, reward focus, and leadership. It's pile 2. And then pile 3 is going to be this really cute green aventurine skull. Let me see if, yeah, there it is. Really cool. And green aventurine is good for good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, and heart healing. So go ahead and take a second, think about which pile you want to pick. Go ahead and click your timestamp down below in the description box, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi, pile 1. If you chose Moss Agate, then this is going to be your reading. As always, we're going to start with our oracle portion, see what's going on in there. And if you feel like just based off of the oracle, you're not really connecting, you can pick another pile if you want, or you just might not have a reading today. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better, especially like this is a financial check-in, which is not standing in for any actual like lawyer or anything like that. So, make sure that you follow the laws of the 3D as well. But, just checking in where you're at, and if you feel like something's not fitting, it's not fitting, and that's okay. But with that, let's get into these. I'm going to be using this, what is this deck? I'll link it down below. This is Life is a Board Game Tarot, and this is from, what is it? Kaleidodope. That one, I'm using that astrology deck today too, but the astrology deck, that's also from this brand. Really good deck. I actually really like it, and I wanted to introduce it to you guys. So I'll link that down below. Let's get started. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm a little stony too, so vibe and flow with me. If you're like, this isn't the vibe, there's plenty of other channels. There's plenty of other places. We're all here to just hang out and have fun, and get some insight. So let's get started. You're very close to achieving your goal. Come on, Moss Agate. Pile 1. Let's go. Move these. Let's go. You're very close to achieving your goal. Leo. It's Leo season. Happy birthday to all of my Leos, by the way. All of y'all. If you're a Leo, let me know. This might be for you. Leo, the showstopper, enthusiastic, generous, magnetic, pretentious, show-off, bossy, extroverted, proud, headstrong, loyal, seeks approval, loving, ruler of the 5th house, Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. All my little Leos out there. My lions. 222 on my timer. Is too significant? Let me know. Polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. T. Let me tell you something. Just starting off. As you level up, there are going to be people who are insecure. There are going to be people who are going to be mad about that. There's going to be people who are like, oh, wow, you think you're doing better than me, but you're really not. Or try and convince you out of doing better, just because they're not going to. So make sure that you keep your boundaries as you're expanding into your new horizons. Moon in Scorpio, negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. Okay. And the Moss Agate is for nature connection. So go outside, get your hands in the dirt, Go put your feet in the water. You know, go out in the sun. It's Leo season. Go sit in the sun. 10 of Pentacles. Dude, you guys, 333 on my timer. What? Come on, pile one. Let's go. 10 of Pentacles, which as we know is about like generational wealth. 10 of Pentacles is about like abundance. Like you made it, dude. You made it to the end. And now you and your family, it's giving you guys see the movie Coco? It's giving that vibe, you know, of like she started her little shoe business and it expanded into this big company, you know, and her whole family was able to benefit from her enterprising. And so that's where you're headed. That's where you're headed, pile one. You're headed towards generational wealth and happiness. Yes. Get it, dude. Literally. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Let's keep going. We got 2 more. We've got our Kipper card. Sudden wealth, 11. Bruh. Come on, pile one. Whatever you've got going on, I think you're gonna get there. Just be prepared to deal with confrontation. And then lastly, our Julius Tarot Rainbow Reflections Lenormand card. Link it down below. We have the fish, number 34. Which is abundance in motion and adaption. Okay. So like things are moving, things are changing, things are growing. And like I said, when you start to expand, you have to be prepared for there to be people that are gonna push back. The first people I've been thinking about this in a couple of the in-person readings I've done. The theme has been like, if you tell people good news, register who are the ones who aren't excited for you. Hey, I got a new apartment. Hey, I was able to get a new car. Hey, I got that promotion. Hey, I got that job. Hey, you know, this, that, the other. Who are the ones that are like, oh, can you afford a new car? Can you afford that apartment? Well, what are you going to do about this? What happened to that? You know what I mean? And then think about the ones that are like, 555 on my timer. Think about the ones that are like, yeah, dude, I'm hyped for you. Good for you. You know, the people who are excited to see you win versus the people who are going to try and convince you that your wins aren't the vibe. But all I see here, pile one, is full steam ahead. So let's get into the tarot. I'm excited for you. Literally, sudden wealth, very close to achieving your goals, happiness, 10 of Pentacles. Dude, let's get it, pile one. So, number 1 for our spread is, where am I currently with my finances? Pile one, where are you currently with your finances? We've got your girl, the High Priestess, coming in hot. And then what financial areas are in need of more discipline? And we got the Page of Wands. I don't normally read this deck reversed, but it came out reversed, so I'll take it. We got the Page of Wands reversed. Let me find a spot for the fish. I'll put the fish right here. Page of Wands reversed, which is development of news and enthusiasm. All right. What financial areas are in need of support? What do we got for pile one? Okay, I'll take you. Queen of Cups, supporter of compassion and intuitive feelings. And then, how can I treat myself responsibly this cycle? And we have the King of Cups, provider of emotional support and maturity. How can I, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We're not going to do what we normally do and get lost, okay? I'm sticking to my guns. That's number 4. What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? And we have the Star. And then overall, some advice. Ooh. We've got the Magician, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. Holding on tight avenue. Okay. Oh, on the bottom. Damn, that place sucks. Five of Cups. Let's get into these. So, pile one. I'm seeing that you have a lot of wins on the way. You have a lot of exciting new things coming. Where are you at currently with your finances? We've got your girl, the High Priestess. I feel like where you're at is you're in a place where I think that you are a lot more conscious about the things that you do when it comes to your money, when it comes to your time and energy, when it comes to your job. I think that you're just I feel like you've gotten to a point where you're thinking a lot more deeply about the choices that you make. For instance, if you're one of those people where I have $1, so I'm gonna buy a bag of chips, you've made the effort to be like, you know what, I'm gonna save this $1 and I'm gonna save the next $1 that I would spend and the other $1 that I'm gonna spend, and I'm gonna put that into something that's gonna push me forward. You know, just I feel like you're thinking a little more deeply when it comes to the choices that you're making. What financial areas are in need of more discipline? We've got the Page of Wands reversed. Honestly, dude, I think that you need to let go of the pessimism. Like I said, if there are pessimistic people around you, for instance, you're trying to build your business, or you're like, oh, I'm starting my new business finally, and you know, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna put myself out there and blah blah blah. And you've got people who are like, oh, you can't even start a business. Is anyone gonna buy that? Like, there's so many of that type of thing, or blah blah blah, you know. And that can invade your thought process, and that can really get you feeling kind of insecure in yourself and saying, you know what, like maybe what I'm bringing to the table isn't valuable. And that's not true. So I think that what you need to, when it comes to your finances, I think that you need to be more disciplined in terms of following your intuition and recognizing that you are in fact capable, and don't allow the negative outer spectrum to influence the way that you feel about your product and what it is that you're doing. You know, you need to take like the Leo stance and be like, I'm bright, I'm beautiful, I'm great at what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep moving forward. If your goal is to quit your job, and your job is like, oh, don't quit, we need you, be like, well, you know, you'll find someone else that you can exploit, because I'm trying to move forward and I'm trying to progress myself. So, number 3, what areas are in need of support? We've got the Queen of Cups, supporter of compassion and intuitive feelings. I think that you need to detach yourself a little bit when it comes to like how passionate you are about this current situation. You know, like the past is the past, and it's time to let go of the old so that we can step into the new. And I feel like if you've been a little too emotionally invested in this area, whether it be like your job, like I said, your job, your like living situation, or roommates, whatever it is, like I feel like if you're too emotionally invested into it and you're being a little too compassionate when it comes to the situation, I think it's important that you step back and you need to allow the things to play out the way that they're supposed to play out. You shouldn't feel bad, you know, if someone else is in a situation, like for instance, I'll use this as an example because this just recently happened to someone I know. They all got evicted. They have a couple of months to find a place. She was like, okay, let's start finding a place, because they're all friends. And, you know, the friends are like, oh, let's party. Let's think about it later. I'm not concerned. And this is my little sister. And my sister was like, dude, I got to find an apartment. And so she went out. She was literally like talking to me on the phone, looking at different apartments, driving by places, looking for signs that say for rent. And she found the perfect place. Like, she literally found the perfect place in less than a month. And she's moved in, and she's got her spot, and she has her, you know, whole life. And she's doing great. But had she sat around and allowed the energy of complacency to affect her because she was so emotionally invested in like, oh, these are my friends, then like, you know, that would have set her back. She would have lost an opportunity, you know? So don't be too emotionally invested. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? we have the King of Cups, provider of emotional support and security. I think that one of the ways that you can definitely treat yourself is by giving yourself a little bit of emotional space from the situation. You know, be around supportive energy, be around like-mindedness, be around people who are trying to push you in the same direction that you're trying to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, treat yourself by being around people who are not going to discourage you from your goals. People who are going to push you forward. What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? We have the Star. And the Star is about renewal. It's about inspiration and serenity. And I think that you should just continue to be inspired and continue to allow your ideas. Don't allow your ideas to be blocked off. I think that you should pursue those ideas. If you're like, oh, I want to pick up a hobby, pick up that hobby. If you want to change your job, start seeing what it takes to get into that career field. Stuff like that. You need to start having the best way to get closer to your goals is to, you know, fake it till you make it. Immerse yourself in what it is that you're looking for and what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. Watch videos, like listen to podcasts that apply to it, like all that stuff, and focus on the future. Because for your advice, we have the Magician, which is great. The Magician is literally, you know, creativity. The Magician is about like your manifestations and your powers and your skills and your resourcefulness. Whereas we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on too tight. You know, don't grip onto the past situation. Oh, I don't want to move. I've always lived here. Oh, I've always had this job, or I feel comfortable at this job. Oh, I don't want to upgrade. I don't want to, you know, move on or make certain changes. This place sucks and it's time to move on. And Forward Movement Gardens. Literally, dude. Oh, with the Tower on the bottom and the Devil. Literally, pile one, you've got too many good things coming your way to waste your time waiting for holding on to the past, dude. Move forward, move on, invest yourself into your future, and just move forward, dude. I'm excited for you. This is one of those ones, pile one, where this is up to you. This whole, like, the future, the whole wins, all of that is up to you. So let's get a couple of money cards just to finish you off, and I will catch you guys later. Let's get a couple of these. Sorry, this one's a little bit longer, but I feel like you guys had a lot going on. Okay, there's like some that flipped over in here. Let me take those. Those. Boom. Okay, I'll take all those. That's great. Okay, starting off. Goals met. You deserve better. Set realistic goals. Yes. Start your business. December. Start your business by December. New opportunities, new money, help is coming. Dude, don't worry, pile one. The people that are not supporting you are not going to be there forever. They're going to get bored and they're going to go find someone else that they can annoy. And you're eventually going to attract the people that are like-minded and the people who are trying to move forward with you. Glow up and a big win. And on that, pile one, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And good luck, dude. Good freaking luck. I'm excited to see what comes next for you. All right? I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the Pyrite, then this is going to be your reading. As always, we're going to start with our Oracle portion. See what's going on in there. And if you feel like just based off of this, you're not connecting with the reading, it's totally fine. Pick another pile if you want, or you might not have a reading today. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going over a financial check-in, just kind of seeing where we're at, what we can do better, you know? So on that note, let's get started with this. I'm gonna do that. What do we got? Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. I love that. It's almost Virgo season. Virgo myself. You know, just around the corner. What else we got? 8th house with Scorpio on there. Birth, death, rebirth, sex, mystery, investments, afterlife, shared resources, inheritance, secrets, joint ventures, legacy. Okay, interesting. Your 8th house. We have the Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Ooh, are you writing a book? Pile, where did I put this last time? You writing a book, Pile 2? Because if you are, I'd love to read it. Illumination. Yes. Illumination, inspiration. We've got the Wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. T. Absolutely. Let's do that. We've got the 8 of Cups reverse, which, excuse me, sorry. Which the 8 of Cups reverse can feel like there's like, you can be feeling hopeless. It's like wandering aimlessly, drifting away or like walking away. You know what I mean? But not in like you're not walking away in an empowered way. You know what I mean? You're kind of just like phasing out. 222 on my timer. So, you know, make sure that you're conscious of if you're trying to head towards certain opportunities, make sure that you're actually doing what it takes to gain those opportunities, you know. Focus on transforming yourself into what it is that you're trying to be. We have the mature woman, you know, maturing. Think of like, I wouldn't say think of like an older person because not all older people are mature. But think of like an actual mature person when they're faced with conflict, when they're faced with disappointment, when they're faced with certain, you know, negative things that happen in life. How do they handle it? You know, a mature person isn't gonna just give up or freak out or, you know, anything like that. A mature person is going to get a second to feel how they feel and regain themselves. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you're in a transit in your life where you're trying to figure out, especially when it comes to your money and your just overall like life, because, you know, finances isn't just like how much money do you have. Finances is where do you live, you know? Maybe there's some changes going on for you internally. We've got lastly our Julius Tarot Rainbow Reflections Lenormand. Sorry, I just suddenly got really sleepy. Number 38, we have the Masquerade. Hidden identity, true self. It's time I think the vibe is that it's time for you to step up a little more for yourself. Renewed focus, leadership. I think that it's time for a little maturity when it comes to the way that you spend your money and the way that you, I think the way that you look at your life, you know, in terms of the material realm. I think that you need to think brighter, and I think that you need to follow your creative spark. If you have been, in fact, denying yourself the space for creativity due to, like, you know, standards or this, that, the other, I think that it's time that you stop pretending like you don't want to do certain things and just start doing them. Doing them for yourself. Rebirth, you know? And legacy. What is it that you're gonna, what do you want to be known for? What everyone else wanted you to do or what you wanted to do? It's time to give rather than take. It's time to give creativity. It's time to give people your art. It's time to give people, you know, your true self rather than hide behind a curtain. Where am I currently with my finances? For pile 2. Let's see where this is going. Where is pile 2 currently with their finances? We have Judgment. T. A lot, like, dude, I'm getting the whole just like the rebirth vibe. It's like you're starting over. That was a lot. I'll take the other ones. What financial areas are you in need of more discipline? Wait a second. Is this the same thing? Hold on. I thought I shuffled this deck well, but it's like literally the exact same cards that came out for pile 1. So before you go coming at me in the comments talking about why would you reshuffle? I don't think that. First of all, a bunch of cards fell out. What financial areas are in need of more discipline for pile 1? But that also like that kind of chaotic energy of like, it's time that you pick something. Like, I feel like you're dipping into too many. We've got the Knight of Swords reversed. Messenger of impulse and opportunity. And that is what financial areas are in need of more discipline. Number 3, what financial areas are in need of support? We've got the Fool reversed. Okay. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? We've got the Four of Cups reversed. Not interested place. Okay. Interesting. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? Did that one. What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? Pile 2. We got the King of Cups reversed. Interesting. And then some overall advice. Ooh, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. All right, let's get into these. Pile 2. First up, where am I currently with my finances? We have Judgment. And Judgment is about like rebirth. Judgment can be like an inner calling. I feel like where you're at is I think that you're at that crossroads where it's like, it's time for you to choose. Are you going to keep doing, are you going to, carry on with this masquerade, or are you going to pursue what it is that you're truly, your true form, your true self, what it is that you're truly here to do? What financial areas are in need of more discipline? We've got the Knight of Swords reverse, which Knight of Swords reverse can feel scattered, can feel like there's like, you just say what you want, do what you want, there's no consequences, like you're not really thinking about repercussions, you're just kind of going for it. And I think that you probably, when it comes to your money, don't impulse buy, don't commit to things, don't commit to great financial, big financial commitments if you're not ready. Buying a car getting the newest car because you want the newest car, but then you can't afford the monthly payments and you can't afford the insurance, that kind of thing. It's time to stop with the old habits. It's time to stop with the impulsive habits, the masquerade of, I make it seem like I got it together, but I don't. And I think that it's time that you start taking accountability. It's time to step up and be a little more mature when it comes to the way that you handle your money. What financial areas are in need of support? We've got the Fool reversed. I'm not trying to get on you, pile 2. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get on you, but it's, and especially like the orange here, I think is really funny because it's like, it's time for you to really like shine some light on whatever habits you have that are, not, it's time to renew your focus, and it's time to take leadership of your life, and it's time to step up and mature and just, move forward. It's okay to be passionate. It's okay to have fun and do all these things. But right now it's time to think about the future, We got the Fool reverse, which is about like foolishness. You could be feeling reckless and like just taking too many risks. And like I said, like don't commit to something that you're not ready for. Don't financially commit to things that are out of your range. I think that you need to start, what financial areas are in need of support? You need to start thinking you need to start supporting your growth, and you need to start supporting the change. I love how it's like pointing at Judgment. Like you need to start supporting that like rebirth and actually start investing in the transformation that it is that you actually need to be doing, you know? Stop wasting money on stuff. Stop financially committing to stuff. Stop, you know, impulsively doing this, that, the other, and really buckle down and focus. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? We have the Four of Cups reversed. And the Four of Cups reversed, it's about like feeling like you've missed out on an opportunity. It can be boredom, 11:11 on my timer. It can feel like boredom or like you're just kind of tapped out. And I think that that's probably what you need. I think you need to be bored. That's what it is. You need to be bored and you need to miss out and you need to sit in that FOMO and you need to just kind of, you can't go to everything. You can't spend your money on everything. You can't go to every event and every party and every bar and every get together and every kickback. Like you can't. It's not feasible and it's not sustainable. So that's the vibe that I'm getting is like, I think that you need to be bored. I think that that's how you can treat yourself this cycle, because if you allow yourself to be bored and you don't spend your money and you don't, you know, waste your time or, you know, just waste your money on things that are not investing in your future, you can follow your creative spark, writing stories, sitting down, creating, like tapping into hobbies that are not so frivolous, you know. And I'm not judging you. I'm not trying to like come down on you, pile two, but you need to a little maturity is necessary in this next cycle. What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? We have the King of Cups reverse, which is interesting because the King of Cups reverse is about like emotional manipulation and moodiness and vitality. And I think that maybe you need to stop emotionally manipulating yourself. Maybe stop like allowing your environment to affect your decisions. Maybe start taking more control, because the King of Cups upright is someone who is in control, someone who's balanced, someone who has it together, you know, and the King of Cups reverse is not. The King of Cups reverse is going to just go off of however he feels, and without seeing all of the facts first. So I think that the best way for you to get closer to your financial goals, can you sit down, please? Sorry, my dogs are she's about to start beating him up. Sit down. Thank you. The best way to get closer to your financial goals, pile two, is to really just buckle down. Especially because this is your advice, the Knight of Wands, messenger of acting first and thinking later, and the Eight of Swords, the mentally stuck way. Like, the impulsiveness is just going to keep getting you hitting a wall. It's just going to keep doing the same thing that it always does. Oh, I wanted to go out with my friends and now I don't have rent money. Oh, I wanted to go to this like show and now like I can't buy something came up and now I don't have the money that I need for this necessity. That kind of stuff. It's time to buckle down and really, you know, think of better ways you can spend your time. Instead of spending your money on, you know, going out and hanging out and doing whatever, or, you know, and even if you're not a going out kind of person, if you are a impulse buyer, you know, that kind of stuff. I think that it's important that you take some time and some steps back and really think about, financial healing coming out first. Budgeting your money, pile two. Stop spending your money everywhere. Stop spending your money everywhere. If this is what you needed to hear, a new house. Quality over quantity. You can't get a new house if you don't have any money. I learned that the hard way. Material upgrade in March. Maybe next March. Either way, you know, it's time for you to buckle down. Pile two. Let's get a couple more. All debt paid. Set realistic goals. December. Poverty mindset. Slow down. Go to school. Frugal AF. On that note, it's time for you to be frugal AF. Pile two. It's time to be frugal. Alrighty. Hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. Let me know down below if this was helpful for you. I I kind of had a couple of pauses because I felt a little attacked by this myself, you know? It's okay, Pyrite. Pile 2, we all got to grow up. We all got to be more conscious about the decisions that we're making. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the green aventurine, then this is going to be your reading. As always, we're going to start with our oracle portion, see what's going on in there. And if you feel like just based off of the oracle, you're not connecting with this reading, totally fine. You can pick another pile if you want, or you might not have a reading today. There's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to be talking about, we're just doing a financial check-in, seeing where you're at. So let's get into our reading. All right, hope you're doing good today. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. I love that for you. Already starting off strong, Pile 3. Cancer, the caretaker, loyalty, emotional depth, sympathetic, moody, tenacious, protective, nurturing, familial ties, hypersensitive, sense of home, ruler of the 4th house. Interesting. We have Cancer. We have the Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. I love how, you guys know how much I like the color thing. I love how these are like going together. Let's see. What else we got? What else we got for my Pile 3? Abundance. Claim it. Take it. Do what you will. Pile 3. I love that for you. Blue moon, now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. Pile 3, it's just popping over here for you. I'm just seeing already like things are looking great. We've got the Knight of Swords. And if you don't know about the Knight of Swords is about is being like hasty, it's action oriented, it's being communicative, but it's being fast paced. Like things are going to be happening rapidly. The energy is gaining momentum. We have the main male, whether that's you or someone else. The main character, we'll say that. You're going to be the main character. And then we have from our Rainbow Reflections Lenormand from Julius Tarot, we have the Ship, which is travel, distance, adventure. Dude, come on, Pile 3. So looking at this financial check-in, I honestly feel like it's looking like you're gonna be moving into your main character era, you know? I think you're transitioning into a space where you're winning and you're gonna keep winning, you know? And I think that, like, obviously you've been through the hard part, you've struggled, you've gone through the issues, and you've gone through the heartbreak and the poverty and all the things. And now it's looking like you're out here and you're about to level up, whether that be through traveling, you know? I don't know if you're moving or if you're just trying to go on a trip or even just like embarking on a new adventure in your life. Either way, Pile 3, I'm gonna get right into the tarot because honestly, this is pretty direct. I think that it's literally good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, heart healing. You're entering into a new era where you are the main character and you are taken care of. 333 on my timer. I literally just looked up. Where you are the main character. And, and you're winning. I'm excited for you. So card number 1, where am I currently with my finances? Oh, for Pile 3, we have the moon. Okay. The moon upright. What financial areas are in need of more discipline? For Pile 3. What do we got? We got the World reversed. Okay. What financial areas are in need of support? For Pile 3, that's too much. What financial areas are in need of support for Pile 3? What do we got? We got the 10 of Wands reversed. Heavy burdens, gardens. Okay. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? For Pile 3, we have 7 of Pentacles, waiting patiently, avenue. Okay. What else we got? What can I do to get closer to my financial goals for pile 3? What do we got? We got the Ace of Wands, upright, and then some overall advice. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Let's get into this. You see all the like red and green. I love that. Queen of Swords on the bottom with that Knight of Swords. Good combo. All right, pile 3. Where am I currently with my finances? We have the Moon upright. I feel like maybe you might be feeling a little insecure. You might be feeling like there isn't, you might be still going through, look at that, the same size. You may still be going through, like some poverty, trauma and stuff like that. Maybe you're still going through some like ideologies that you're still trying to dig deep into your subconscious and make adjustments to. And that's okay. But, you know, just know that if you continue what you're doing and you continue to press through and actually sort through what's going on, and 555 on my timer, and actually put in the effort and the steps that it takes, and actually, you know, be tenacious and take care and think more clearly as you take these financial steps, you know, I think you're going to be okay. What financial areas are in need of more discipline? We have the World in reverse. It feels like there's like some things that haven't been closed off yet. It feels like some things aren't finished. So I think that it's important that you start tying up those loose ends. If you're, for instance, you're going to start traveling, or you're ready to start traveling, you want to move to another continent, another country, you have to make sure that your room is either like moved out of or rented out. You know, you have to make sure your phone is switched over and you have phone service in the country that you're going to. You have to make sure you have all of your things, your passport, even a new state, you know. You still have to make sure that all the loose ends are tied up. So don't get caught up in the anxiety of the unknown. You need to face the unknown head on, and you need to make sure that you are focusing on the tiny details to tie up all those loose ends, you know, before you can move on to the next step. What financial areas are in need of support? We have the 10 of Wands reversed. 10 of Wands reversed can feel like you're taking on too much, and it also feels like you might be avoiding responsibilities. Like I said, you know, tying up those loose ends, making sure that you're focusing, you're not getting caught up in your anxiety, but you're focusing on, you know, the future, and you're focusing, the energy is gaining momentum. So you need to make sure that you stay caught up. You know, now's not the time to slack off. Now's not the time to chill and, you know, mess around and be frivolous. Like, now's the time to save up and focus so that this new era that you're about to go into, you're ready for it. You have money, you have security, you're comfortable, you know. How can I responsibly treat myself this cycle? We have the 7 of Pentacles, which I think is honestly a good response to that. Perseverance, vision, investment, you know. Treating yourself doesn't have to be spending a bunch of money, because you're going to treat yourself in this next cycle, in the cycle of abundance where you're the main character and you're traveling and doing all these things. That's when you can treat yourself. Right now, the way for you to treat yourself financially is to make sure that you are saving your money, investing it properly, handling all of your bills, making sure you're caught up, tying up those loose ends, making sure everything is finished. Otherwise, like, you're gonna be screwed over, you know? You're gonna be screwed over. You're gonna end up coming back to where it is that you live, if you do come back, or something, and it's gonna be on your credit report, or there's gonna be like, there's gonna be collectors and all this other stuff, you know? So just make sure that right now you be more conservative with your time and more conservative and reserved with your money, and focus on this new adventure. Focus on saving for this next adventure. And that's how you can responsibly treat yourself this cycle. What can I do to get closer to my financial goals? We have the Ace of Wands. It's important that you stay inspired and you stay focused on new beginnings. Keep the spark. Now's not the time to slow down. Now's not the time to get discouraged. Now's not the time to be anxious and confused. You know, it's almost go time. Like, you want to keep your torch lit and you want to be ready. So what you can do to get closer to your financial goals, honestly, all of these are like so good. It's just like stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, pile 3. Just stay focused. You know, you're so close. You are so close. I can feel it in my bones. And your overall advice. We have, bruh, the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Like, come on. It's literally Pentacles and Wands. Like, stay inspired. Stay focused. This dude. Oh, I can't express to you. I can't bring words to it for some reason. I kind of have my mouth is kind of dry. But stay focused, pile 3, because this like new opportunity to travel, just a second. Like, also look at the world map. You know, it's like you're going to be traveling. You're going to be doing all these things and exploring and experiencing. Don't waste this precious time right now that you could be setting yourself up for success later on, you know, the dilly-dally. Don't dilly-dally. Set yourself up for like a great time. All right, let's get, dang, this one was a quick one, but honestly, very to the point. You know, 11:11 on my timer. Hold on, let's get you some money cards. Let's see, what do we got for pile 3? New car, nice. What else we got? Who's this? Start job searching, okay, hold on. I'll take all you guys, I guess. I'll take you guys. Okay. Budgeting your money. Like I said, save your money. Start saving. Start stacking up. January, maybe this journey is going to start in January. New house. April, start your business. Yes, start your business. Financial gain. Start job searching. That job that you want, that change you want to make, go for it. New car. I don't feel appreciated. And if you don't feel appreciated, apply and see what happens. Slow down. But don't slow down as in stop. Slow down as in slow down and look at the details, you know? Slow down and look at what you got going on. All right, pile 3. Let me get one more. This was so good. I'm excited for y'all. Let me get one more. Healing from that money trauma, that hard time being over. Money trauma, no more. All right, pile 3. Poor spending habits, no more. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. I'm excited for you. Let me know down below if this is applying. Comment. Tell me what's going on with you. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey homies, if you clicked down below and you chose the little surprise, I'm going to be teaching you how to do a very simple money spell. This is a good luck drawing spell. It's not particularly like a lottery, you know. It's a luck drawing spell. And it's important for you guys to understand that spells are great, you know, especially when you're trying to make money and things like that. But you also, in order for them to work, need to put the correct intention and due diligence behind, you know, your spell. A spell is an aid. It's not going to do all the work for you. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do a very simple money spell. You don't need a lot of stuff for it, and you really don't even have to go to the store to get stuff for it, okay? So we're going to start with this one. A little bit about money spells, sorry. The best times for performing a good money spell would be on Wednesdays, because Wednesdays are associated with Hermes, the god of commerce. Thursdays, which is associated with the god of luck. The 5th, 14th, and 23rd of any month doubles the power of Mercury. Those are good days to do a money spell. The 3rd, 12th, 21st, and 30th amplify the energy of Jupiter. Those are really good when you're trying to do spells for expansion and things like that. So, oh, hold on a second, my camera's a little wonky. Damn. All right. So, and you don't have to do them on those days, you know what I mean? Here's the thing. there's like guidelines in which you can follow, and those will help amplify. However, do it when you feel like it's correct for you. Don't do it on a Tuesday because somebody just said, oh, you have to do it on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So let's get all of our little stuff together. And I'll put, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put that information on the screen too, so you have a second to screenshot it if you want. And then let's get into the money spells. So what you're going to need is cinnamon stick for smudging. And you can use anything to smudge, but cinnamon helps amplify luck drawing. So prefer a cinnamon stick. 222 on my timer. We're going to need a green candle. You're going to need a dollar bill. You don't need like 100, you know, one is fine. I have 2 here. You're going to need some change, some loose coins, a green crayon, and a piece of paper. So, all of these things are easy to find at home. You know, you don't need to spend a lot of money for your trade, okay? This spell is best done at sunrise. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. But the spell is usually amplified at sunrise, and usually on Thursdays is when, for me personally, when I do this one. And also, as I've read, Thursdays is a good day to do this one. Thursday at sunrise. You're going to smudge your stuff. Sorry. So go ahead and get your stuff together. You're gonna smudge your ingredients, your tools. Let's do one more round. All right. You're gonna take your candle. Let's move these guys. So first step is you're gonna take your candle and you're going to arrange all of your coins around your candle, and you're gonna place the bills underneath. So let's place our dollar bills underneath here. And then let's take our coins, put it around the candle. No particular arrangement. Put your coins around the candle. And then you're going to take a moment to visualize your financial goals, the short-term ones and the long-term ones. Think about what it is you're trying to do, where it is you're trying to go. Envision, envision, envision. Are you an artist? Are you trying to sell your art? Are you trying to get people to build a fan base? Are you a musician? You know, are you in the business world and you're trying to expand in the business world? Just visualize. Take a moment to visualize, you know, where it is you're trying to go. So, if you have some, it's not required. It is not required at all. Don't feel like you have to have it. But if you have some Jupiter oil, which I have here, you're going to want to put some, just a little bit, on your candle. And Jupiter oil is for abundance, so we're trying to expand, you know. If you want to put some on your candle, you can do that. If you don't have any, spell's still going to work. Don't worry about it. If you want to be a fancy pants, go for it. All right. We take a moment to visualize. Now, we're going to take our paper, and we're going to take our crayon, and we're going to write, and you can say it out loud as you write it if you want, but we are going to write, I use my funds responsibly and I will do what it takes to achieve abundance. Capitals. Abundance. All right. I used my, sorry, I don't have good writing. This is a jumbo crayon, okay? I use my funds responsibly and I will do what it takes to achieve abundance. So you're gonna take your paper, you're gonna fold it towards you, 1. Turn it, fold it towards you again, 2. And you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it in your wallet, you're gonna put it in your purse, you're gonna put it, well, you're gonna put it under your candle first. And then when your candle fully burns down, well, we'll get to that. So take your paper, fold it twice towards you. And once again, you're gonna take your lighter and you're gonna say, I use my funds responsibly and I will do what it takes to achieve abundance. Take a second to visualize where it is you're trying to go. Take a second to really, really hone in on your goals, what it is you're trying to do, where you're trying to be at. And you're just gonna light your candle and let it burn down. And when your candle burns all the way down, you're gonna take your money. Sorry, let me make that straighter. When your candle burns all the way down, you're going to take all of your money and you're going to spend it. You're going to give it, but you're going to spend it charitably, whether it be giving it to someone, a tip, whatever it is. You need to utilize this money in a outsourced kind of way. And as you're spending that money, when you give it away, just remember, like, everything I give comes back twice. So give the spell money away. Take your paper, put it in your wallet, in your purse, where it is that you're trying to draw your money from, in the back of your phone. Carry that around with you. And if you need to be reminded, take it out, say that mantra out loud first thing in the morning. I use my funds responsibly and I will do what it takes to achieve abundance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful for you. Let me know if you try this spell out. Let me know how it works for you. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? You guys have a great one, and I'll catch you on the next one.